Mike Lambert is with us today. Mr. Lambert is the Director of Donor Engagement at the South Plains Food Bank. Thank you for being here with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. First, we wanted to ask about the mission of the food bank for our community.
Yeah, so the South Plains Food Bank, we've been on the South Plains here for 42 years. We don't only serve Lubbock, we serve 19 surrounding counties. So we go from Plainview all the way down as far south as Snyder. We go from the Texas-New Mexico border all the way out to Matador. And so for those families that we serve here in Lubbock, they can come right to the food bank to get assistance. For those folks that live outside of Lubbock in those 19 surrounding counties and those rural communities, we actually do deliveries to them on a routine basis so that we take the food and distribute to those that need food assistance right there where their need is.
Okay, so tell me, what is the main goal of the food bank?
Yeah, obviously the main goal of the food bank is to feed people, to provide food assistance and relief for those that fight food insecurity across the South Plains. Another one of our major goals is we want to do everything that we can to reduce the line at the South Plains Food Bank. So we have a youth leadership program that we hire 25 students each summer. They go through an interview process. It's a paying job during the summer. They spend half their day working at the food bank. They spend the other half of the day talking to community leaders about things like leadership and financial literacy, social media awareness, mental health awareness. And we also have a senior program, and we do financial assistance for our neighbors that we serve as well. Just trying to do, not only meet them where their needs are for food security, but also try to give them a hand up so that we can reduce the amount of people in that line.
That's amazing. And there's been wide reporting on the increased cost of food for families across the country. Have you seen an increase in the need for your services here?
Yeah, we've seen a tremendous increase in the need for our services, especially recently within the last week, especially due to some SNAP benefits being not replenished at this time until the government shutdown is complete. We had been seeing grocery prices obviously across the country rise prior to that, which obviously creates a little bit of food insecurity. The main thing is we've seen an addition of 58,000 families that need help as a result of this SNAP benefit funding issue. And so our food supply is a little bit low as well right now because we had some budget cuts at the beginning of the year with the DOGE cuts. And so we've got just kind of like the perfect storm, for lack of a better term, in terms of what we're doing to fight food insecurity right now.
Okay, and for those who have not utilized the food bank's services before, how do they get started?
Yeah, it's really easy. Best way to go is to go to our website. There's a button on there that says Need Food Now. You can click on that, and it's going to help you go through the application process and get qualified. If you live in one of those rural communities that we serve, or even if you live in Lubbock and you don't want to go to the food bank to get assistance or go to the website, we have community partners all throughout our 19 county service area. So think of like a local church, right? So if I need food assistance, that's not always something that I want everybody to know about. It's a very humbling experience for those neighbors that we serve, and so we kind of meet them again where they are. They can go to their local church, they can talk to their church leaders, and a lot of times those churches are partners with us, and they can qualify them for assistance right there at their church.
Okay, and for those who want to help up, we know that the You Can Share Fund Drive is coming up. How do people support that?
Yeah, so You Can Share is our biggest fundraiser of the year. LISD is always a tremendous supporter, and we're very thankful for that. That event runs the 8th through the 12th of December. Right now, the easiest way to support that is just going to simply be to go onto our webpage and make a donation. Monetary donations right now are really at the utmost of importance for us, primarily because we can simply provide 3 meals for every $1 donated, whereas a $1 can of corn is just going to provide a $1 can of corn, right? So, yeah.
And as you said, many of our schools also take part in the drive, and you guys have a fun way to celebrate them. When does that take place?
Yeah, so that event's going to run December 8th through the 12th. A lot of LISD schools participate in it, and so once they raise those funds, they get to come on air with us and do a live check presentation with Case and Christy over at KCBD. And so, yeah, the best way to support that is to go to our website.